Man, MBG out here talking my lineups again. What lineup do you have, man? You PlayStation fanboys ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
Games that Sony's going to have over the next 6 months, which is...
Yeah, Sony ain't got nothing for the past 6 months, man. That's why your cat's sitting on his easy chair, man. And you out here with an unbranded hat. Where you buy that at? Goodwill? This man got a metallic shirt with an unbranded hat on his head, man. MBG, bro, you just losing it. The only thing you need to line up is that hair.
I mean, in terms of output, it's quite surprising.
Ain't no output, man. What games are you talking about? Remasters, remakes? Listen to me now, man. Even your cat understands what's going on here. But for some reason, MBG must happen to be on that pony dust again, man. It has to explain this epidemic that we got going on in this community for the reason as to why you people is still remotely a PlayStation fanboy.
When you look at 2024, I remember back in January, we were having a very similar conversation where it's like...
It wasn't no conversation we was having, man. All we was doing was clowning you fanboys, telling you that the future of video gaming don't stand within the gaming console. Now, as you can see, Sony's even shifting towards PC, and they got you ponies angry, Hey, Sony, where's all our games going? They're going to PC inevitably. A lot of these PC dudes playing your games at the 4K and 60 that was promised on the box that you went out and picked up, man. Matter of fact, Sony was so upset about it that they removed 8K from out of their own gaming console, man. But I thought you PlayStation fanboys said that Sony do 8K. I thought y'all said it do 8K, but apparently that weren't the case.
Let's look at the first 6 months of 2024. And the reason why we were having that conversation is because Sony made it very...
The last 6 months was going to pertain in regards to Xbox games, because that's what y'all going to be playing, man. Xbox games, man. That's all y'all got looking forward to, man, for the holiday season, to hopefully play a lot of these Xbox game titles, because Sony just didn't hold it down for you, man. Maybe y'all gonna have to wait next year like they told you, 2025, man. I know y'all seen the article. Why y'all trying to be oblivious to this, man? It's like that Everest commercial. All you got to do is pick up the phone and call.
Easy. Sony basically...
Why are you making it so complicated?
Play in January, and they set up the first half of 2024 with that state of play. They showed Stellar Blade, they showed The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered, they showed some more Helldivers.
Like, how you gonna even add Last of Us Remastered to part of this equation, man? That was nothing but a $10 upgrade. Matter of fact, I even own the game on my PlayStation 4, man. You hear this dude out here using remasters and remakes again, man, acting like they new games, man. I've already played this title.
Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, so on and so forth.
Which happened to
One of the things I remember saying to you guys is, even though they're not revealing any big, heavy hitter first-party games, it is quite surprising that Sony seemingly has 1 to 2 games lined up for every month leading into June.
What games are those? Xbox titles. Y'all know you're looking forward to playing Doom Dark Ages, man. Ain't nobody care about what you're saying right now, man. Matter of fact, a lot of you PlayStation ponies are playing Sea of Thieves, man. Y'all went from riding ponies to now riding in ships, man, because like I said, man, y'all about to abandon ship when Microsoft sinks your behind. You PlayStation fanboys, man, y'all something else, man. Even your own cat can't even look at you with in your face.
Actually lined up so perfectly that after Stellar Blade released, just a couple weeks later, they do a second state of play, and in that state of play, they line up another 5 games.
The state of no games, man. Here it is, bro.
5 or so months. Now, granted, June and July.
Bro, Sony told you that they ain't got nothing coming out until 2025, and all you people is doing is holding on to this pipe dream, man. Listen, man, I'm going to say one quote out of Dreamcast guy, man. Keep dreaming, because you're not getting anything for your PS5, man. Nothing that's noteworthy. Nothing that you can't get better on the Xbox, man. Because like I said, Xbox is the best place to play in regards to console gaming. That's where the games is at. Game Pass, day ones, Gears E Day, South of Midnight, Perfect Dark. I mean, come on, man. The list just goes on, you know. But when you got PlayStation over here, man, you see it's a barren wasteland. It ain't got nothing but remasters and remakes and 4K wannabe 60. I mean, this is what you guys are dealing with, man. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm trying to talk to you like a real man, but it seems like a lot of you PlayStation ponies ain't hearing it. You know, you're still on your stables. You're still saying, hey, Sony, where's the games? And Sony just doesn't care, even with them dumb looks on your face. You know, they out here feeding you hay, man, and with no games, man. You guys out here looking like a scallywag horse from Red Dead Redemption. Out here all skinny. Horses ain't being fed at these stables, man. It's crazy. Y'all barely can even afford a carrot or an apple. Like it's sad, man. John Marston wouldn't even take you for a race. Like that's how bad it is on PlayStation these days, man. And y'all got Red Dead Redemption with no online multiplayer. I mean, come on, man. What can you guys do to save face? You know, there's not a one graceful thing that's going on your platform, and you people know it.
Are months where Sony doesn't really have any releases. And so the first game is Concord. So on Concord. Well, let me give
Concord's bad game day. That's what I call it, man. You know, it's definitely no Conker's bad fur day, mind you. But you know, you got Concord. You know, we was looking for Conkers, but we instead got Conquer. You know, that's crazy that Microsoft is command and conquering the PlayStation platform. They just took over the pony outpost, man. Now they out here using your horses for their own benefit. Children horse.
Guys, the 5 games. Okay, the 5 games that Sony has lined up between now and the end of the year.
Bro, his eyes is completely shut, man. Every time this man speaks, the cat's eyes don't even wink, man. It just keeps his eyes closed. Like, when is this man gonna be quiet about this? When is he gonna change my litter box? When is he going to do the things that he claims? He calls me, you know, I'm his favorite pet, you know, Metal Gear Solid Cat, and this is what he do to me. You know, which that's not an exclusive. Like I showed you, it just shows you, right? The posters that these fools be hanging on their walls. Have you noticed that a lot of them be third party games? None of them are real exclusives. You never see a poster of an Uncharted or Nathan Drake. You never see a poster of Joel for The Last of Us. No, because they don't care about those games. They like third party like everybody else.
Astrobot, Until Dawn remake.
Wow.
Lego Horizon Adventures.
Wow.
And even though it's not from their first party, it's with a partner, that being Konami, Silent Hill 2 Remake. So those are 5 PlayStation.
I thought you just mentioned 4. Bro, that's a terrible list of games.
Console exclusive games.
Console exclusive, because he understands that a lot of those games are going to PC.
That they have lined up between.
So they're not real exclusives.
Now,
so I don't need a PlayStation 5 to play them, right? According to the pony logic. According to the pony acquisition, I don't need a PlayStation to buy it, right? I don't need a PlayStation to buy it. I can buy it on my PC. You know? Just like you said about Xbox not having no exclusive games. Well, I'm going to say the same thing about PlayStation. Why do I need a PlayStation if I can play all those games on my PC?
PC. So 6 months, 5 games. But wow. Concord is the first one.
Wow.
Actually saying Concord Crash and Burn, baby.
Joke. Nah, that don't even say Crash and Burn, because Crash and Burn is a great game for the 3DO. Okay, that's a great game. Don't compare a great game for the 3DO to this abomination. Can we call it abomination from PlayStation, bro? Concord, Astrobot, Astro Playroom. Look at it, Lego Horizons. 2 of these happen to be kids' games, bro. Like, y'all like 40, 50 years old playing Lego Horizons, man. I know y'all got mad as hell when you see Gears of War and you see Marcus Phoenix get lifted up in the air with the cog tags and the locals like, yeah, we got the games, baby. Oh, yeah! Man took the TV and threw it out. That's the definition of a pony. He taking the pony. Get away from the Xbox. Hit the Xbox drone in the face with it, man, because he understands that the Xbox got the quality games for the man. I told you, I got a grown man system that I stand behind and I back. I got a grown man system that I stand behind and I'll back. You know, that's what you ponies used to say. So I'm going to say it now, because we got the more mature games. We got the perfect dog, you know, not the E-rated for everyone game titles. You know, we got a grown man system that we stand behind and we back.
Yeah, Concord is the first game, and Concord is set to release in August. Now,
And
we know
nobody
that
cares.
Concord is getting a beta in July, and after thinking about it for a little bit, I think I decided
The
that
game
I'm
should be
going
canceled.
to play the beta at the very least. I was
Wow, bro, you're not
pretty
even
hesitant on
excited.
it, but I thought, you know what? I do run a PlayStation
That's
channel.
crazy. So at this point, you've mentioned 4 or 5 games. Silent Hill 2 Remake is something I do want to play, but I'm not paying $70 for that, guys. I'm probably going to get it on a rebound, buy it for $20 or whatever have you. And that's it. But none of these games make me want to go out there and play them. I ain't going to lie. A lot of the games that I've seen on Xbox, like Gears E Day, even South of Midnight, Perfect Dark for especially, this is great news for Xbox gamers. You know what I'm saying? Day and Day, Doom Dark. These are a lot of games that people are going to be gravitating towards, even if they're not a fan of a lot of these games, but you can see the quality. But when you see PlayStation, what are the quality games coming out for the last remaining 5 months? Lego Horizon. Okay, what else you got? Astro Bot. Oh, okay, that's all y'all got? Until Dawn Remake. You know what, man? I'm about to trade my PS5 right now, bro. Like, for us, if Sony got to get it together, man, I'm not going to trade my console because I've already invested so much into the PS5 ecosystem. But I'm telling you right now, man, this will be the last PlayStation console that I buy if Sony can't give me a legitimate reason as to why I went out there and purchased one. I understand that it's been a long time since we've gotten any quality games for both of these competitors. I won't even call it just consoles. But at the same time, Microsoft is showing now as the reason as to why people thankfully invested into the Xbox ecosystem with the $500 price tags and new hardware coming out in the games now with the day and date releases as well as third parties on the way. Bro, it's official, man. Microsoft has proven that they're the best console to play video gaming as of right now. If we're talking about consoles, I don't care about your console sales. I don't care about it. I go where the game's at, and the games is on Xbox.
Here, the least I should do is give you my thoughts on this stuff, right? I mean, obviously, I did give you my thoughts on Concord.
There's really no thoughts to be had, man. Nobody's looking forward to Concord, man. I'd rather go play Conker's Bad Fur Day. Like, for real, man.
Officially revealed. But I'm talking about, like, my hands-on impressions and stuff like that. It feels like it's the least I can do. And considering there will be an open beta for Concord, I'll give it a shot. But Concord is the first game that Sony has lined up for the second half of 2024. And Concord is such a... It's such an unfortunate...
Even words can't even explain how bad this game is.
...situation, honestly, because I know that there is a little bit of positivity towards Concord.
There's no positivity with this game, bro. Everybody is crapping all over it, man. At this point, Sony might as well cancel it. They put in all this money. They should have just gave the people what they wanted, which happened to be Last of Us Part 2 multiplayer. That's what we was actually excited for. That's what I wanted. I might have upgraded to that Last of Us remastered if we got something like that. But no, Sony could not do that. They rather cancel the ambitious projects and leave you guys with stuff like this. Concord, bro, we went from the Marvel Spider-Man online game, the Last of Us 2 multiplayer 2 being canceled, things that people would have actually been excited about, to the Concord. I mean, come on, man.
Little bit of, maybe this game will be good. Maybe this game will be fun.
But it's Sony.
Maybe it could be the next big hero shooter.
But it's Sony, though. It should be.
But there's way more negativity. And, of course, there's some...
All right, let me skip some of this, man, because this man talk about nothing. For real.
Of course, we won't get the answer to this question until the game is out.
Like, I think Astro Bot and Silent Hill 2 Remake are going to be their best games. Like, if you want to, like, just right now, people are like, how can you judge that, right? Now, the best games that have came out on the PS5 would be Stellar Blade, not worth $70. Silent Hill 2 Remake, not worth $70. Serviceable game. And Astro's Bot, which is not worth the asking price for what they're asking you to pay for. You know what I'm saying? Those are the games that are actually interesting. You know what I mean? 3 games. And Helldivers 2, I didn't care for it, but I guess that's 4. So Sony had 4 solid games. Nothing too noteworthy, nothing too crazy, but 4 solid, I guess, decent games, you could say. That's kind of embarrassing, man. Oh, the Nintendo Realm remake good, though. I like, it's just, like, you can add it, but it's like, you feel icky when you have to add something like that. You know what I'm saying? You feel like, how can I claim that my console's more superior than Xbox if I'm out here using PS4 games? to base that. And that's what a lot of PlayStation ponies was doing. That's why I was like, yo, why you Xbox dudes acting like, oh man, I don't know GameStar. That's why I'm like, that's the definition of a pony bot. I be seeing them in my comment section. Oh, I don't know GameStar. I think these ponies right. We need 60 FPS on all our games. We need all this. You know, these ponies might have a point. What point do they have? And what point and what games are they using to indicate that? And this is something that I've noticed. They use PS4 games to show that they're for. And they're not full 4K 60 either. They're not. So when they sit there and say, oh, 60 frames per second is the standard of gaming, then I ask you as a gamer, what games have Sony showed that indicate that? Because you're not going to deceive me with no remasters, okay? I'm too knowledgeable about gaming. Well, it still look good. It don't matter. It's a PS4 game. It's built off the engines and the technology of a PS4. It's just cleaned up. That's why. That's more of a testament to the PS4 than it is the PS5. But y'all ain't giving the PS4 credit to think that, wow, it's crazy that the PS4 can pull up something like this. No, you give credit to the PS5 for something that it should already be doing. That's even more embarrassing. At least when I see Microsoft with the Unreal Engine 5, Gears E-Day running on Unreal Engine 5, they're running on better gaming engines, next generation gaming engines. That's what I want to know. Just like PS4 was what, Unreal Engine 4? Now we're dealing with Unreal Engine 5, man. Well, there's some Unreal Engine 5 game that run at 60 FPS, though. Yeah, RoboCop Rogue City, which is not open world, and it's not even demanding. See, the problem is with you people. Y'all don't know nothing about gaming development, and this is why you people need to cut down with this type of content and go back to playing games. Because, like I said, I don't mind gamers talking about things, but man, when you guys are not knowledgeable about the things that you're saying, thinking that Grand Theft Auto is going to be 60 FPS on PS5 Pro, you people clearly don't know nothing about gaming. It took about 10 to 11 years for Grand Theft Auto 5 to get 60 FPS on Series X and PS5. So what makes you think that the next Grand Theft Auto is going to be 60 FPS, man? Like, I mean, at this point, you can't tell these people nothing. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, man. Like I said, you know, we back to the black screens because I'm tired of looking at these individuals, man. You know, I've had people say, hey, Gabe, so why are you doing these black screens again? Because they're better. And on top of that, I can actually put out these videos quicker by doing it. So, like I said, most of the people that I know, they listen to my video. They either drive it in the car. They don't have time to look anyway. They literally, their eyes are on the road. They don't have time to look down at the video. And why do you want to look at these individuals anyway? Like, why? Like, you got to ask yourself as a straight man, why would you want to look at another man? Okay, so anyways, like I said, I kind of prefer the black screen videos because I am black, you know what I'm saying? You know, so that's what we got to do for Juneteenth. So hopefully, guys, now I'm just playing or now I'm just joking. But yeah, just like I said, man, because I can put out more videos like this for real. So I'll throw a few of these occasional, you know, other ones. But like I said, I'm a commentary channel. This is what I do. I like to give my opinions on things, and I think that's what matters. At the end of the day, it don't matter about how MBG looks. And I think that's another thing, too. We got a problem with the community. Y'all worried about other people's looks. Y'all worried about all the wrong things, but you ain't worried about no gamer scores. Y'all ain't worried about no trophies. Y'all not worried about the things that actually represent a real gamer. Okay? And like I said, if you don't have high trophies and you don't have high gamer score, that's perfectly fine. I get it. Not everybody has the highest. Even mine is not high. I got like 255,000 on Xbox, but the time played, when you look at the activity and you're like, okay, this man beats, you know, that's when people say, oh, okay, he's a real gamer. And on top of balancing all the other platforms I have, that's half these people play on PS5. There's no excuse. Like, I mean, that's why I tell people, I'm like, I've seen these dudes call themselves Xbox fanboys, and I'm like, how do I have higher gamer score than you when I barely play Xbox? I play other platforms, Dreamcast, you name it. So it just doesn't make sense to me when you guys claim to be, I'm Xbox-centric, I'm PS5-centric, and you don't play your games. Because you only play one platform. You shill for only one platform. So for me to look at your profile on Xbox and see 10,000 gamer score is kind of disappointing. Or if I'm playing PlayStation 5 and you don't even have a bronze level on PlayStation, well, they probably do, but low bronze level, 77, with no games, no platinums, no nothing. I'm not saying you got to have all the platinums, but something to show that you can actually get through games, then people start have to questioning that. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Take care. Peace out.